Hi, good evening friends. This is my second lecture in game theory. Here we are going to solve the second problem on the pure strategy. The problem is given: determine which of the following game is strictly deterministic and fair. Here we need to find which is strictly deterministic and fair game. Okay, give optimal strategy for each player in the case of deterministic game. We have to find optimal strategy which is known as saddle point for each game for each player in the case of deterministic game. So this is your first problem, this is your second case. Okay, so if we'll consider first thing. First problem is your 5 0 0 2. This is your player A, this is my player B. Make it in box matrix form. Okay, in a row minimum, write it here as we explained in a previous problem. You find in a row minimum, finding a minimum value in each row. This is my 0, make it a circle, here also circle. In the second row, again find in a minimum value, that is 0 0, make it circle, and here circle. In the next step, we need to find in a maximum value from the column max value. Maximum value in first column we are having the value as a 5, make it rectangle. In this case we are having maximum value 2, make it a rectangle, here also a rectangle. And here you find in a maximum value, which is maximum value, consider any of the value. So this is considered maximum value, max value. In row minimum case, you have to find in a maximum value denoted by row underbar or underscore. In the column maximum side, you have to find in a minimum value. This is my minimum value, so right here minimum value and denoted by V bar. Since V bar is equal to not my V underbar, so this is case of the we need to find in a deterministic or fair. Since these two values not equal, and also since these two values are not equal, we are not going to get any of the saddle point. Okay, so this is case of the it's not deterministic game. It is not deterministic game. Since no one is going to win in this game, so it is known as it is not in a deterministic game. So we will not get any of the pure optimal strategy, that is your saddle point. So this completes your first problem. Now second problem, second B. Is 0 2 -1 and 4. This is your A player, this is B player. Again same thing, find in a row minimum from each case. This is my 0 here, make it circle, here also circle. In the second row, find any minimum value, that is -1, make it circle, here also circle. Okay, find in a maximum value from row side, max value. This is my 0, maximum value 0, make it denoted by V underbar. Okay, for the next step, you have to find in a maximum value in a column, max value of column. Find a maximum value, that is here in first column it is 0, make it rectangle, here also rectangle. In the second case, maximum value is your 4, make it rectangle. Okay, find in a minimum value here, minimum value of these two is 0, so this is my minimum value. Okay, denoted by V bar. Okay, now draw in a horizontal line, and in this case vertical line. Okay, where is the maximum value, you draw in a horizontal line. Okay, and where is the minimum value in the column side, you have to draw in a vertical line where it is meeting. Okay, that is my saddle point. Also when in a circle and in a rectangle is meeting at a point, that is my saddle point or the optimal strategy. So optimal strategy is my what is the element location, is my A1, A2, B1, B2. So the optimal strategy is your location of this point element is A1, b1. And since we get the value of the game, since also v under bar is your v bar is 0, so since value is 0, so it is in a fair game. It is in a fair game. Okay, that's over. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed.